This is my 1993 Mazda 323 with a 2.5 liter V6 KLZE engine swap. I've only owned it probably about a week and a half so far. Done a few small maintenance items, squeaky clutch pedal and weird throw, so I adjusted that. New battery because you had to jump start it everywhere you went, which was very fun for the first little bit. Oil change, obviously. I spoke with the previous owner, and the trans and the brakes were just flush, so I'm gonna leave that for now. But matte black, as you can see, it's actually a chalkboard paint, which is super fun. So there's chalk in the glove box. The previous owner at car shows would just basically put a box of chalk on the front windshield and just let people draw on it. I don't know if I'll do that, but really cool. So for anyone who hasn't owned 80s or 90s car, you'll know with the doors, very, very, very mechanical sound. It's a little bit messy right now because I still have some tools and stuff, some oil, battery pack, a little bag of garbage. This is it. So it's very, very old school, very retro. It has a MX6 cluster because the original cluster from the 323 did not have the RPM gauge on it. So it's very simple, just fuel, temperature, your actual tachometer for speed, and then the RPM, and a couple warning lights, and a very nice digital clock. It says 369,000 kilometers. This is kilometers, it's Canada. But that was from the MX6 that it was taken from. To my knowledge, the body has 90K, and the motor has 97. Empty iced coffee, of course. Very simple thermostat, and obviously single DIN radio. No AC in it. I don't even think this car was a factory AC. It does have the roll down windows, which is super fun. Just got the radio working as well. It was just disconnected. As far as these auxiliary switches and buttons go, this is your horn. It's hella horns. This was, I don't know. It's fun to click. This is for your front, can't think of the word here. They're not fog lights, rally lights, I guess you could say. Obviously just for your normal lights, windshield wiper on that side. I don't know what that button does either, and I don't know what that one does either. It's very weird, I don't get it. When you click it off, this one, it lights up blue, and then, I don't know. I don't know what that one does either, and that one is for unlocking the doors, and that one's for locking the doors. It's really cool. The guy switched up or wired up actual actuators, so you can, super fun. Oh, well, they're not unlocking, but they normally do. You know, fun 90s stuff. Ashtray right in there, which is super fun. It's a 5-speed, so it's an MX6 transmission as well. The 323 transmissions are absolutely horrible on the highway. So with the motor, I think he had the 323 transmission in for, gosh, maybe a couple weeks, and then he blew it, which is no surprise there. The back is fairly gutted, so I just have 2 speakers, a subwoofer, and then the strut bar in the back. Nothing there, just gas cap, some more tools. Or sorry, not gas cap, but the fuel pump cover. So I'll close the door as well, because that's a really cool part. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to mention this one. This one is just for your gas. Your gas cap hatch back there. So, yeah, super fun car. What I'll do is I'll cut to footage of the hood open, because I don't want to undo the hood latches. I just bought pizza. So I'm going to go home and eat pizza, but it was really nice weather, really nice lighting. So I thought now is a good time. Just to kind of walk around. I also like my plate. It's DC PP 559. You know, it's the PP car. Jazz seats as well. I'm going to swap those out. They're fairly uncomfortable. There's no reclining. They're bolted to this floor. I think the back is like my favorite angle. It certainly still has a couple issues here and there, some clunks, some clanks. You know, as we all do as we get older. But fairly mechanically sound. Shifts well, revs out well. Revs to 7850, but I've heard the power drops off fairly harsh after 7. So I rarely take it to 7 as well. Maybe 65 if I'm feeling, you know, Feeling squirrely. God, it looks so good. And these the windows too. They're kind of like minivan windows. You pull that latch and they pop out. Super fun. I'll start it up as well. Oh, I locked myself out. Oh, and this random knob. This is your brake bias adjuster. So if you want more front brakes or rear, you can adjust that. Get in. I'm gonna take my Crocs off because I do not drive with Crocs on. I've heard too many horror stories of these slipping off while people drive. I'm a barefoot bandit, so classic. Does work, not AC, but air. The blow motor is operational there. Little glove box, has my insurance, a couple other things. Speaker system bumps in this car. It's ridiculous. It's just ludicrous. Nothing on the visors, obviously. Rear view mirror, you know, gotta have a little tree. The black guys. If you're not rocking black guys, don't talk to me. How you adjust your mirrors. Very old school stuff. I had an 89 Prelude. It did have power mirrors and power windows, but I'm very used to a lot of the other old tech. Got a poverty button here as well. For nothing. I don't know why he didn't mount some of these onto this. Maybe just not enough room. Give it a little rev as well. It is warmed up. It's a lot of intake noise. It's beautiful sounding motor. As I said, it's the 2.5 liter V6 KLZE, because the USDM motor is the KLDE and the MX6, MX3, I think. Maybe not the MX3, I think the MX3 had the 1.6 liter V6 and the Ford Probe. So very interesting lineup of cars. It's when Ford and Mazda were really tied together, I think up until 2010, 2015. Gets really hot here as well while you're driving. This area and that area, very hot. Little ashtray in the back, because you know smoking is the #1 priority. In the 90s, thankfully I don't smoke anymore. Yeah, and that's it. So again, I'll do a better video of under the hood and the actual motor, going over a couple other things. I'll probably have it up in the air tomorrow. I have these sway bar end links, so I may do a video of that. I've also got to do the brake rotors because they're warped, so I may do a video of that as well. But that's it. My 1993 Mazda 323 with a 2.5 liter V6 swap. Very fun, very interesting car, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of do some update videos, little things here and there. That's it.